I'm Tobias Bucks, and I'm the co-portfolio manager for the global small cap strategy. Simon and I are the two portfolio managers, and we're supported by Joseph Kim, who is our equity analyst. Within the wider Ausbil team, we leverage our in-house chief economist and our ESG department. We're a core manager, and we're a true to label global small cap manager. We focus on the potential long-term growth, niche quality leaders that are delivering earnings surprise, but with a real eye on valuation. We have an independent and organic idea generation process, which means we're not correlated with our peers. The MSCI World Small Cap Index delivered a negative return of minus 4.35% over the quarter in Australian dollar terms. The first quarter of 2025 has been characterized by heightened market volatility, largely driven by the re-implementation of tariff policies by the Trump administration. The decision to impose new trade barriers on China and key European industries has introduced fresh uncertainty into global markets, contributing to fluctuation in equity valuations. Italy and Sweden were the main contributors to the portfolio, whilst Canada and the UK were the main detractors in regional terms. In terms of sector performance, the industrials and materials sectors were the main detractors for the portfolio. Information technology was the best performing sector during the quarter, with healthcare being the second best performer. As at the 31st of March 2025, we have 52% of the portfolio invested in North America across both the US and Canada, with 33% invested in Europe, 6% invested in the UK, 5% in Japan and 3% in Asia. We have 2% remaining in cash. So at the sector level, we still got 38% of the fund held within the industrial sector, 9.7% in the real estate, 9.5% materials and 9.3% in healthcare, to name our biggest weightings. So our top holdings to note would include Mueller Industries, NKT, Powell Industries and Applied Industrial Technologies. Notable contributors over the period were Adma Biologics in the US and Brunello Cucinelli in Italy. Adma announced strong annual and quarterly results. Robust revenue and earnings growth drove the share price upwards, their gross profit doubling from a year earlier. On the detractor side, Hammond Power Solutions in Canada and Greggs in the UK were the main detractors during the quarter. Hammond Power Solutions specializes in designing and manufacturing a wide range of transformers. While short-term sentiment around industrial data center electricity demand has weighed on grid supply chain exposed names, we maintain a positive long-term view. The portfolio continued to allocate more investments in Europe relative to the US. This quarter, the portfolio established new positions in ThyssenKrupp in Germany and SSRB in Sweden, respectively leaders in green rolled steel and green hardened steel plate. Looking ahead, general market performance will depend on the evolution of trade policy and the resilience of corporate earnings in the face of ongoing uncertainty. However, we continue to see opportunities for global small cap companies that are niche leaders within their industries and that we believe can deliver unrecognized earnings growth. We had reallocated a significant part of the fund into the US and Europe at the end of last year. In the US, we maintain our conviction in the niche leaders in grid components and onshoring and tariff beneficiaries. We continue to believe that the electrical grid investment and demand should remain strong, benefiting companies like Hammond Power Solutions, Powell Industries and NKT. We also continue to see relative opportunities in Europe and have selectively increased exposure to names that stand to benefit from improving business conditions that are backed by fiscal spending packages in this region. The sell-off in certain high-quality stocks has presented selective buying opportunities, particularly in companies with strong balance sheets and long-term growth potential. Well, thanks very much for listening, and please visit our website to find out more and subscribe to our monthly updates.